heavy. Has anyone else been feeling just really like weighed down lately? Like you have all these emotions and feelings inside of you and you don't know how to describe them so that you can talk about them with someone else and maybe get help for all the things going on? Me too. Life has been really hard lately. So today we're gonna think about ways that we can express what we're going through, put a name to those feelings so that we can ask someone else for help in dealing with them. You ready? Hey Summer Shade, it's Miss Lindsay here. So today I've got with me this big bag that's really been weighing me down lately. And you might not have a physical bag with you right now, but definitely mentally, you probably have some things that have been weighing on your mind. So we're gonna try and unpack this bag together and see if we can find words to describe those things. Now those words are called adjectives. Adjectives are a really simple but really awesome part of the English language because they allow us to put names to feelings. They describe people, places, and things. So let's dive in and see what kind of adjectives we can find to describe how we're feeling. Maybe not today or yesterday, but maybe definitely sometime during this quarantine life, right? Okay, this first one is melancholy. So melancholy means gloomy or depressed. Now, I hope for you right now that you're not feeling gloomy or depressed, but I know from experience that there were times throughout these past few months that I've definitely felt gloomy and depressed. When I would turn on the news and it just seems like every day was getting worse. You know, nothing was ever going to solve this problem known as coronavirus, and so I was definitely feeling melancholy. Have you ever felt that way? Let's see what else. Well, we've got, this is a positive one, right? So very different from melancholy, this word is thrilled, and thrilled means very happy or excited. So you might have been feeling thrilled at the beginning of all this. Remember that day when we announced to you guys that schools were gonna close until spring break? Remember when we had spring break? Well, all that's been taken away from us, but at the beginning it was probably pretty thrilling to know that you were gonna get this big, long vacation from school, right? That was pretty sweet. But there could have been other things during this quarantine that were thrilling to you. Maybe trying to dwell on those would be a good way to get out of that melancholy feeling, right? Let's see, what's another one? Oh, this one is cynical. So cynical means believing the worst. Cynical is kind of like giving up hope, right? And I hope that you haven't come to that place yet, but I know that personally I've had days where I've felt cynical, where, you know, I just thought, this is never gonna end. This is the new normal. We're gonna have to wear masks everywhere and we can't hug each other anymore and we can't be together ever again. And that just made me feel bad. It made me feel cynical. And I don't like being stuck in that feeling. So it's a good thing to put a name to it and then know how you can overcome that feeling. Let's see. Oh, monotonous. This one is definitely pertinent to this quarantine life we've been living. It means dragging on. Right? What a better way to describe these past few months. They have simultaneously gone so fast, but so slow. Especially if you're home and maybe you don't have younger siblings or older siblings at the house with you and it's just you and your phone and your computer or whatever other electronics you have, your days can really drag on and be monotonous, right? Let's see, we've got a couple more here. Okay, this one is devastating. So devastating means something that's very upsetting to you. I'm sure that we've all had things that were very upsetting to us over these past few months. Maybe we know a loved one that tested positive for COVID and that was devastating, right? Maybe we watch the news and see the injustice in the world and are just devastated by all that's going on. It's so easy to get stuck in these feelings of the monotony and the devastation, but there is hope on the other side because of Jesus Christ and what he's done for us. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but let's see. I got two more words here. Swamped. So swamped is something you probably were feeling when you had all those Edgenuity and iReady lessons stacking up. It means very busy. And maybe now you're looking back at that time like, wow, I wish I was very busy again because having nothing to do is so boring. But feeling swamped can definitely be overwhelming too. And finally, we've got indifferent. So indifferent might be where you are right now. I know sometimes I've been feeling indifferent lately. It means just a lack of interest, right? you just don't care anymore. You're like, whatever, I'm gonna go outside, I'm not gonna wear my mask, I'm not gonna social distance, coronavirus is fake, it's all fake news, you know, all that stuff. You just don't care, right? And it's not a very good place to be, especially when we're considering the health and safety of others. But indifferent is something that you might be feeling right now. Because it's been a hard past few months. But like I said before, we have incredible hope because God sent his son Jesus to die on a cross for our sins. And because he conquered death, anything is possible with Jesus Christ. Anything. So whatever you're feeling today, your indifference, your monotony, you're cynical, you're devastated, whatever it is, I want you to pray about it, bring it to God, maybe ask a friend or a family member to kind of talk things through with you, and just maybe sit in those feelings for a while, but know that that's not where it ends, okay? We have so much hope. Brighter days are coming, and we will see you all very soon at Summer Shade and at Branches again. So until then, I hope that this video was helpful, gave you some exercise with your vocabulary, and I can't wait to see you guys on site again soon. Bye!
Hey, thanks for watching!
Make sure to follow and subscribe on all our social media.
Bye!
Bye!